Foundation Talk Tuesday, where I talk about a current foundation or a new foundation, and I'll let you know how it wears throughout the day. I try and do check-ins, but I can't always do that just because I'm lazy and I forget. So sorry, especially with the last one when I reviewed the MAC foundation. So I will put a link in the iCard above here somewhere, whichever it pops up, and you can watch that video as well to see what I thought of the MAC Pro Wear waterproof foundation. But today we are going to be doing the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. So if you are new here, welcome, and please hit that like button and also consider subscribing. Alright, let's just jump right into it. It says shake the bottle really well. And I believe that this is yes, it's a water foundation, and it does have SPF 15 in it as well. So my face normally doesn't like foundations that have SPF in it. It tends to get too oily on me, surprisingly, even though I've got really dry skin. So we will see how this works. And I'm sure as many of you may or may not know, but it does come in a dropper form. It has a little click button here on the top that you use to pump in the foundation, and either you could do the awesome Instagram thing and go drip, 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 or you can just put it on the back of your hand or on the back of a palette and use a beauty blender or sponge to apply it to your face. Ooh, that was a loud bump. Let's see if I got a lot in the... I got a good amount. We will just start with whatever is in the pump here, and we will apply that to the face. And I'm just going to go with my non-dampened beauty blender and just dip it directly into the palette and apply that to my face. Ew, it smells. It's got a chemically smell to it. And I'm assuming because it's a water foundation, which is looking to be true, that it is very, very, very light coverage, which would be great for a day where you don't want to wear a lot or do a lot. It does look like it matches my skin pretty well, which is good, surprisingly. It does seem to have a little bit more yellow to it than what I would prefer. But damn, I should have used this in my no makeup video last time, so I'll put a link in the iCard above here as well, so you guys can check out that video as well and get some tips and tricks on that. Well, I did use all of that on my face, and I didn't even get to go over my nose yet, so I barely didn't have enough for a nice thin layer. But it blended out easily. I don't feel like the beauty blender soaked it up since it is not damp. I actually have been liking not dampening the beauty blender lately, just because I feel like when it is dampened, it soaks up a lot more product. I don't know why, but I am going to go back in with a second layer and then also blend down to my neck here just to see if this will build and I can get highlight, hopefully maybe medium coverage. So right now, I don't know if it's starting to get darker on my face now, because in the viewfinder it looks good, but in real life in the mirror it's starting to look a little dark. So let's just put on that second layer. Let's just put on that second layer and see if we can get this to build. That's interesting. So I'm trying to put in the second layer where I've got some redness and acne here going on, and I feel like it's starting to blend away the foundation underneath. So this does not seem like it's very buildable. I mean, I've got this blob right here where I first put on the beauty blender. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like this line like right here and like this like spot where I just went in with that. So let's see if I can get rid of that line. but that definitely doesn't like to build, so this is a non-buildable foundation unless I just need to let it set and dry a little bit, and then maybe I can go in with a second layer. So I will... See, it already feels like it's set though. It doesn't feel sticky, it feels dry already, so I should be able to put a second layer on. I really would like to put a second layer on. I'll wait a couple more minutes and I'll be right back and we'll try that second layer. So it's been a few more minutes and I've tried playing around and adding just a little bit here and there, and I did blend what I had left on my palette earlier on down my neck to match the rest of my skin, but it's not doing so great already. It's already emphasizing the texture in my nose and in my chin as well. It's looking very textured and very dry on my face. I'm kind of surprised for it being a water foundation, but granted, I do think that it is because of that SPF. For some reason, when there's sunblock in a foundation, it just does not do well on my dry skin. It's like it's combating with the lotion that I already have on my skin and possibly the primer. I don't know, but I always try and avoid these, and I didn't realize it when I picked it up that it had it. Surprisingly, for some odd reason, the L'Oreal True Match, which has an SPF of 17, and it doesn't do this on my face. Granted, it's not a water foundation. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's silicone or if it's oil based, but for some reason it does not do this on my face. This was like one of my very first like drugstore foundations that I found that came close to my face thanks to another YouTuber, which is amazing. I am in the Porcelain W1, which is the warm. Surprisingly, I think they've got some different colors now with some more neutrals and pink undertones that you can look up as well, but this does not do what this is doing on my face right now. So annoying. Also emphasizing the fine lines and wrinkles that I have starting in my forehead. Of course, it hasn't been on that long today, so it's not doing anything too bad in the smile area of my face. Actually, it is a little bit now right here in the smile area by my lip. It is already starting to crack, and just, we'll see. I think I'm going to apply a setting spray just so I can add a little bit more moisture back on my face to see how that works and if it helps at all. And then I will do the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Alright, so all of my makeup is on right now. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see all the textures I'm talking about. And now that I'm looking in the mirror, I think I scratched the foundation off with my long fingernail, and it's just ridiculous. So let me just zoom you guys in and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about here. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's picking up or not. Let me see. But it is emphasizing my wrinkles in my forehead and in my nose. You can still see the acne coming through here, and in my chin area as well. Let me see if I can get closer. So I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up or not. It's hard to tell in the viewfinder, but there's my forehead, my nose where I scratched it off, and my chin. Alright, so you saw the close-up of everything of what was going on with my face. I didn't put any lip products on just because I'm not going anywhere today, but I might change my mind later. But I will do a check-in here in a couple of hours. I promise I will do that. Let's see, it is 1:35 right now. This has been on for about half an hour now, so that was around 1 o'clock. So I will try and check in here around 3 to 5-ish time frame, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Is completely patchy and coming off of my nose, underneath as well. My chin is terrible looking, and then this dry patch here, I've got acne. And then my forehead just looks like it's separating. I don't know if you can tell on there or not. The ring light might be too strong. Oh my gosh, my face. That might be a little bit better. It is separating up here on my forehead. It's definitely not looking hot right now. Not good at all. So Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, down thumbs for me. So sucks that didn't work out. I'll see if I can mix it with some other foundations. Maybe it'll work better with my skin, but I really do think that it was the SPF in there. Granted, I was going in and out of the house today. As you can see, I am still wearing my cute top from my lookbook video that I just recorded. So I was putting this foundation to the test. I did decide not to put a primer on my face at all. I just wanted to see what it would do on its own naturally. And my face is oilier, obviously, because I was coming in and out of like 90-degree weather and like probably 90% humidity as well. Yay, Kansas, yay. So that is it. I hope you also enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. That would be super duper cool. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Thanks so much. Bye, kittens.